Robin,
Jack.
We are the
And the
Inwits.
Inwits.
This is our take 2 because someone forgot to delete someone forgot to delete it from their phone last week and filled up the memory bank. Hopefully we get through this time round.
Unless it's now going to run out of battery.
Yeah, maybe no. We got plenty of battery to get through. But just so you know, the last take we did of this was phenomenal. It was really good.
It was one of our best.
One of our best, but you'll never see it.
If we may say so.
Yeah, it was pretty damn good, but you'll never see it. You just have to trust us.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we get onto it? Because I am so sweaty.
Okay.
Alright, episode 6.
Dean comes back from trouble. And Noura does the right thing and decides, I'm going to bring in the guy on the bottom.
Yes, she does. The right thing is kind of half the word to say, isn't it?
No, the move was right.
Yeah. We want to bring in that person on the bottom to use before you want to, and you also want to bring them in before the other person brings them in. Before that happens, because that moment has to happen.
It does.
Now Noura's gone and done that, which, to Noura's credit, is really.
It's a good move.
Who would have thought Noura would do something like that? However, what you don't want to do, and we talk about this often, and she didn't do it. She didn't do it badly, but you don't. No, like. There's been bad people at this.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember people off the top of my head, but there is people who have just said, if you don't vote with me, you are going home.
Well, I'm reminded of Dave last Australian season. I'm not telling you how to vote.
Yeah.
But
but you need to vote this way.
This is how you're going to vote.
I'm not telling you how, but this is how.
Yeah.
So there's been some terrible people trying to bring the person in the bottom.
Yeah.
There've been some really bad people. So Noura wasn't one of the bad ones.
No.
It just wasn't correct. She still did tell them. She did still tell Dave. She said, "You need to vote Jamal."
Dean.
Oh, Dean. You need to vote Jamal.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well, she didn't say you need to. She said, I want Jamal gone.
Yes.
Which meant absolutely no room for Dean to have a voice, no room for Dean to be a partnership. This isn't a partnership, buddy. I'm using you to do what I want to do.
I need this to happen, and for me to have this happen, you need to be a part of it, so help me to get this happening.
Yeah.
Help you? Why do I want to help you? I need to help me. So when you're always approaching the person at the bottom, you need to come in with that openness of give them a fraction of power.
Well, it's not even power, it's just give them a voice.
Give them a voice. But that's what I'm saying. Even
let them
voice
feel
is
like
something.
Look, at the end of the day, let them feel like it's a partnership.
Yeah. We can work together.
Then they've invested in something. If you just say, I'm using you for this vote, there's no investment there for them.
All you're doing is going, cool. Yeah. All right, so I'm not going to go home this one vote.
If, on the other hand, you say, oh, look, we can work together. How about we do this? And then they say, how about this? And then you work through it. Then they feel, hang on, I'm in this partnership. I'm invested in this. This is it was my only way off the bottom, but it's actually going somewhere. I'm invested. Not with Noura.
No, so unfortunately, yes, correct. We do want to bring the person in from the bottom. But we never want to tell them or demand anything from them. We do want to work together. We want to give them a voice. We want to give them
even if you don't want to, even if you want to use them for a vote, make them feel like.
Make them feel special. Make them feel like they want to work with you.
That's it.
And unfortunately, it's hard to want to work with Noura given her pre-episode actions.
Yeah.
She's a very hard one to want to work for because you already know she's a loose cannon.
That's it.
What's the point?
And that's pretty much what Dean does by going to Jamal, isn't it?
Yeah.
And his words to Jamal is, I can't work with her.
She's
and
crazy.
Jamal just laughed.
Yeah, she's crazy. We all know this. We all know.
We all know you can't work with Noura. And as I said in take one, it's not, it's just, I think, a part of Noura's personality.
Yeah.
She is going to do what Noura wants to do, and everybody knows that Noura will do what Noura wants to do. So Noura will work with you if it fits Noura's plan.
Yeah, because it's not a negative. It's just Noura's tunnel vision with herself.
Yeah, exactly.
And in this game of Survivor, yes, of course, you need to think how you're going to get to the end. But the way you're going to get to the end is also with the help of other people. So at certain times, you need to go, well, what would benefit their game? Because that's a good pitch.
Exactly.
Not, what's going to win me $1 million? This wins me $1 million. Help me win $1 million.
That's right.
How does this benefit you getting closer to the million?
Exactly.
Yeah, that does benefit me. I'm going to jump on board that.
Yep.
So and she didn't do that, and Jamal...
Well, Jamal reaped the benefits from Dean coming in basically telling, hey, look, Noura's out for you.
Yeah, but also Dean also reaped the benefits. He hasn't put himself in a position of power or anything like that. He's still very much kind of where he is, but what he has done is potentially taken his face or his head off the chopping block.
Absolutely.
For the moment, and put 2 other heads. A Noura and a Jamal can go head to head.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's also great as well. Like you said before, as long as it isn't me. Sandra's won twice on that mentality.
Well, that's not what she does.
No, it's definitely not what she does. But
well, that's half of what she does. The other half is she gets rid of who she wants to get rid of, right?
Exactly. But if you're in someone's side and you can manage to put 2 other people at the forefront, it just buys you a bit of time to blend back in and re-establishing your footing.
Well, it gives you... Look, now Jamal's heard this. Jamal's not going to want to like Dean or Karishma next episode, next time they're in trouble. He's going to be getting rid of Noura because now Noura's this loyal.
Yeah.
And Noura might actually be able to pull somebody from their tribe, right? Yeah. So she's got to go.
And I know the information that she wants me to go, which means I can strike first.
Exactly.
Because she's unaware of it.
She's unaware of it. So Noura's...
Instead of her striking first.
Dean has managed to put in Jamal's mind anyway, if not the other tribal members, Noura. So now he knows Jamal's going to go to the other tribal members, and even if they wouldn't listen to Dean, they're going to listen to Jamal. Yeah. And there's a fair chance Noura's going home instead of Dean. Yeah. Great plan.
Perfect. It's one of them two, no longer me. Happy with that.
Then he's got Karishma next time there's a vote. And like I said, if there's 2 votes, it could be very close to merge. He might get through to merge on that.
I do think Karishma's going deep. She's going far to the end.
Oh, look, if you got your brains, you're taking it.
Yeah, and I think most of them are pretty in tune to taking the world's biggest goat.
Her inability at physical... Oh, her inability... Sorry, I was going to say physical immunity, then I realised it's actually much wider than that. Yeah. You're right. Her inability to survive, actually, that's about her level.
Not strategic, not social, not physical.
It's a liability in the team area of the game in one sense. Yeah. For all those numbnuts out there who are thinking, oh, we've got to keep the tribe strong and it's all a team sport. Yeah. Karishma's a liability. Come individual immunity, Karishma is nothing. She's not a liability. In fact, people will start to twig. Karishma's great to take with me.
And she's a number.
There's going to be a fight over keeping Karishma around.
Karishma. People will be pulling Karishma to either side because you want to work with her.
You want to work with her. Right?
She's a guaranteed million for you.
That's right. Her liability in the early part of the team's part of the game becomes a positive benefit. So no, she's.
And we have seen people who have been liabilities in the early start of the game prior, but we've never seen someone also lacking the social awareness, lacking the strategic prowess of the game. She's perfect. She is the most equipped to be a goat. No one ever in 20 years is a bigger goat than her.
I know it's a big call, but nothing's springing to mind.
Not this bad.
No, that's right. Nothing's springing to mind as a better candidate to go.
We know there are, because, like we said last week, because she is so harmless.
Every other goat I could think of also has a downside. Yeah. But Karishma has no downside once it becomes individual. No. She's hopeless at the game just all around. Yeah.
And she's not a wild card. She's not going to...
She's not emotionally explosive. Yeah. She's not... it's not like it's difficult to keep her around.
She's emotionally implosive. Yeah. She implodes rather than explodes.
And she just sits around, like she doesn't make waves. No. It'll be really easy to get to the end.
She might not be entertaining to hang out with, but she's certainly not a frustrating presence in camp. She's not going to be throwing the rice everywhere. Yeah. She's not going to be causing chaos and making camp life miserable. She's just going to be making camp life...
Well, no, it's just you'll be seeing the camp and somebody will go, oh, what about Karishma? And you'll be like, huh? Oh, she's still here. Karishma? Yeah, she's all right. Yeah. That's what we'll do. Whatever.
You know, harmless.
Yeah. So, no, look, Dean, I think, done himself a favour. Yeah. Noura, unfortunately, hasn't done herself any favour. What's the next point?
Well, the next point I'm going to, because in the first episode we're a little jumpy, but maybe while we're here, we'll talk about Jamal.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, why not?
Because Jamal... I know you didn't enjoy the length of time we got that moment.
It's not that I didn't enjoy it. It's just that it seems... but just the length.
It was a very long one.
It's long.
And part of me was worried going, we're not going to see any strategy at all because we're filling it with love stuff.
It seemed to be, when watching the episode, it's probably not this long. It's probably only 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But it seemed to be about 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And it's not that it dragged or anything. It's just that I don't like airtime being taken up by this sort of stuff because other things could be shown.
Because what we wanted to see is gameplay, strategy, and challenges.
It's the same as the Australian season. I don't need to see Janine walk through an office.
100%.
You know?
Yeah, I hear.
So,
but on that said, like we see Jamal turning his game around from being brooding in the corner, as you were describing it, to starting to get social interactions with people. He's dancing, he's drumming, he's bringing tribe environment, tribe life.
Oh, he involved Kelly. You can got Valley to learn that.
Everyone's getting in, and that's fun. And then Jake has a bit of
a faux pas. And then, to Greg's credit, he does apologise.
He does apologise, and Jamal handled it so well.
Yeah.
Jamal was like, that hurt me. This is why it hurt me. I hope you learn from this.
Yeah.
And it's that, I guess we're going to touch on a lot quicker than we did last first time, but it is that fine line of taking your social element of the game into a real life context.
Jamal could have taken the real easy road here of just outrage.
Yeah.
Which would have driven Jack away, would have created division in the tribe.
And he's done that before when he's been hurt.
Right? I thought he was remarkably calm and mature about it.
Yeah.
Right? Sat down, talked to Jack.
Educated,
they talked through it.
Understood each other.
And I think Jamal did a really good thing. And the other thing is, I think the way he handled Jack is probably going to raise his stock with the other people.
100%.
Right?
And with
You're going to sit there and go, hey, look, he did a really good job with Jack. You know, like, Jack's made a faux pas. Jamal's responded well.
Yeah.
But the other great thing is if you can sit there and go, look, they've both buried the hatchet.
Yeah.
And they're moving on.
Yeah.
Because that's great for our team.
Yes.
Right?
Great for everything. And that just puts Jamal in a really great spot. And also now having almost like Jack in his back pocket.
Absolutely. Look, Jack's going to feel like he owes him. He's going to feel gratitude.
Yeah, gratitude.
He's going to feel like he owes Jamal. So now, anytime anybody wants to vote Jamal, he's going to go and tell Jamal.
Yeah, it's going to hit his conscience a bit. It's going to be harder for him. It's not that he can't, but it's going to be harder because he's like, I've already done that thing against Jamal, and I don't want to. Because it did cross the line into real life and out of the game.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. I think Jamal has a bit of it's not a soldier, but he's got an account now with Jack where Jack will feel like he owes him, he has to pay him off.
Yeah.
Right? And so when Jamal's name comes up, if it does, I think Jack would have, like you said, it's not 100%.
It's just a hard time.
It gives him time going for that. He's going to have a second thought. Isn't he? He's going to sit there and go, should I tell Jamal about this?
And and in a game of Survivor where it is...
That's great.
Moment to moment, a second thought is awesome to have.
Absolutely.
If you're the receiving end of that person having that second thought.
Exactly, right?
Because that means there's potential.
Absolutely.
To survive another day.
Exactly. So I don't know if Jamal knows he's done that.
Yeah.
But I think Jack will think, we'll have that second thought. It's Jamal, should I tell him?
Very great to see.
It is.
That was.
I'd love to go through, if I could play Survivor and put a second thought in everybody's head I met, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah.
Instead of just, vote Jack.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then we jump over to our 4-4 split.
Which could have been really exciting.
Yeah, we were really excited last week about this 4-4 split.
And it could have been really exciting leading up to Tribal, except they didn't really stay the course.
Like I said in the first time, you and I are going to play chicken, and I rock up to the field, and before even stepping on the field, I bailed out.
That's it.
We didn't play the game of chicken.
We didn't play at all.
We have given up before the reward challenge.
That's a long way out.
Yeah, that's 2 to 3 days away.
That's right. They don't even. This is the other thing. They don't even know if they're going to win or lose the next one, right? What are you even talking about?
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like it was an instant failure.
Yeah.
Of
it's so easy to sit there for a day and just sit there and look at Elaine and Elizabeth and Missy, and then if I'm Aaron, and go, we'll just say we're going to Rocks. Yeah. Hey, that's what you say for a couple of days.
Yeah.
The other side says they're going to Rocks. Okay, we say we're going to Rocks.
Let's see who crumbles near the end. Not before.
Missy and Aaron. Wow.
That's record pace for a couple.
It was, wasn't it? Before the reward challenge.
That blows my mind.
They were over their game. Pitching.
Yeah, we'll throw Elaine under. We don't want to. As long as it isn't me game and save me, because I don't want to go like, we're going to Rocks. Yeah, we're going to Rocks. No, I'm not going to Rocks. No, don't want that. Let's jump ship.
That's right. I was amazed.
Why? Why so soon?
Exactly.
It blows my mind.
And they weren't slow in offering up a name either, were they? Right? You know, Aaron was like, yeah, Elaine, yeah.
Missy was like, yeah, done. As long as it's not me, I don't want to go to Rocks. Hell no, not going to Rocks. But they might have been the same. The other team might have been the same.
Absolutely.
You didn't give them a chance to go, these guys aren't going to back down.
Exactly.
All you just said was, oh my God, they're backing down. Geez, all we have to say is we're 100% in.
Yeah.
They're not playing the game.
That's right. It's
they're already out.
It's...
And hypothetically, if this happened, right? If the advantage didn't come into play, if this happened, we've got 4 strong, 2 jump ship, vote out Elaine, 3-2. But these 2 think they're good. The 4, next vote out Aaron or Missy.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
You're an idiot.
That's right. Do you know what I mean? It's really obvious.
That's what I'd be doing. As the other 4, I'd be like,
absolutely.
Sweet, let's vote out. Okay, we've done that. I would be going to Elizabeth saying, they jump ship the first second they got.
Yeah.
I don't trust them.
Yeah.
They think they're with us. Let's vote one of them out.
Course
You've got a lifeline. That's what I'd be doing in the 4 strong.
Yeah, sure. And then, you know, when they're down to 2, that's when you look at your 4 and go, how can we make this a 3?
Yeah.
Use them to get rid of your 4th,
yeah.
right? And you're happy sailing all over there.
It just made no sense to just give up your power so easily. It's like, you know, like I said, it's bluff, poker face, keep your hand close.
That was a bluff situation where you had 2 days to bluff.
Yeah, and see what would happen.
If
you knew you were definitely not going to Rocks, know that. You
had an hour before tribal.
Yeah, to find out where it's going.
You've got 2 days, but you may have 5 because you may not be going to tribal.
Yeah, you may not even have any to worry about because you might not go to tribal at all and make the merge at 4.
Exactly, right?
Like, you could still make the merge at 8.
So it was pretty quick.
It was too quick.
Too quick.
Was it quick because they just wanted to build bonds earlier? It just it's not enough.
The problem is
they've already got the 4 bonds. You're going to the bottom.
And this is why I would wait. Right? The longer you wait, the more valuable if you do flip, it becomes. Like if you've gone 2 days and it's rocks, and then you go and say, look, I'm considering who you're thinking about.
Yeah.
They're going to leap on you.
Yeah. I'm considering jumping.
Because up until now, they think you're as serious as they are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And they'll be happy with that. But God, give us some suspense.
Yeah, no.
I was bloody frustrated, which means then I actually, because I said in the first one, when that Island of Idols moment came up and the block of vote was the reward.
Yeah.
I just thought, well, now the tension of the 4-4 has been completely removed.
Yeah.
And we got excited about 4-4.
We did.
You've removed that, even though Missy and Aaron removed it
earlier.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Thank God the
advantage came
in to give us something interesting, because otherwise, like we said, it would have just been Elaine going home and Elizabeth looking shocked.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. We've got a very simplistic blindside on our hands.
That's right.
And sure, Elizabeth is like, God, I should have swapped too. We should have jumped early. My team's unreliable. But we got a lot. Luckily, we got some interesting stuff. And I was a bit worried that they're just kind of killing a 4-4.
Exactly. Look, that worked out. I think going forward, Lauren and Dan and the school teacher, I forget his name, right? They've got something to work with now. Because they can go to Elaine. Mm-hmm. They can say, Aaron and Missy came to us and gave us you.
Yep.
And that's a great way of creating a crack.
That is a massive way of creating a crack.
Right? Because then Missy's going to sit there, Elaine's going to sit there and go, two of my 4, who I just saved.
I bought us out of the hole because I thought we were all going to Rocks together. They threw me under the bus.
Yeah.
And Missy even said that. We were going to throw her and she comes waltzing in like our hero.
Yeah.
You know?
So there's some information there that the other 3 have something to work with.
Yeah, and just because you're on the wrong side of the votes, we've said this doesn't mean it's the end for you.
No, exactly.
Yeah, what information was out there, how to use it to your advantage.
Exactly. How do you...
And that's key information.
That is key.
You know, how quickly they jump ship.
That's right. And I think to Elaine, somebody like Elaine, I think loyalty is very important. I think she puts a high value on loyalty, right? And for Missy and Aaron to have flipped so quick,
that's going to hurt her.
Yeah, that's going to hurt her.
Will mean she doesn't have that loyalty to
Exactly.
they've broken that on her, and she will possibly quite willingly vote them
Which
out.
may make Elaine and Elizabeth actually twosome to go through the game, which would be good for them.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
Have it like we always say the strong two, right? Have the two together, and that's what really merge is about, isn't it? It's once you get to merge. If you don't have a two at merge, you're really up against it.
Yeah.
Unless you're Sarah.
Yeah. It just baffles my mind that they caved so early and didn't wait to see anything happen. But that we got saved we got an interesting tribal because of that.
Absolutely.
I thought was going to kill the tribal.
And look, it was funny watching Sandra. Sandra knew she had the thing, what was going to happen. She was quite chuffed. And
it's also like the funny thing is, it just still meant a pretty basic tribal, 3 to 4.
Oh yeah.
But because of where it was going, it just a thing of confidence. That's what made the tribal these guys we're going to rocks. They probably wouldn't have gone to rocks if the other team was strong. And we said this before, and I'm staying by it. Lauren wasn't going to rocks. She will crumble.
I'm not sure about that.
I 100% believe that.
I think she was just crying because she saw the thing come out and she realised that she had a 1 in 4 chance of going.
Yeah, but and she broke into tears.
Well, not 1 in 4. From her perspective, it would have been, it's me, it's not the others.
It's me, not the others, but still 1 in 4 chance. Going to rock is 1 in 8, and you don't think she would want to not... She doesn't want to leave that up to chance.
I don't know. Look, maybe she'll say something next...
but just having fear...
As you said at the end of the episode, it would have been nice to be able to hear what they were saying when they were voting.
Yeah.
Because I know Lauren said something. It would be interesting to hear her say something.
Yeah,
anyway.
And I would have also loved to hear Aaron.
Oh, I'd love to have heard Aaron.
Yeah, because Aaron was still playing the swing guy, going over. I think he made the right decision because he would have pissed off too many people.
I don't think there was a right or wrong decision there. Mainly because Elaine's still going to hear that they flipped.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
at least this time around, they might not use that as advantage.
Well, what I mean is, I don't see a big advantage to him flipping. I don't see a big advantage to him not flipping.
It's not a big advantage. I just think there's slight benefits to staying.
Yeah,
marginally a few more benefits to staying. The biggest benefit is potentially the 4 to 5. I'm going number 5. I'm still in a 4.
The only benefit I was going to say is exactly that. Look, by flipping, he may have been a 5th. Well, look, I don't think he would have even been a 5th.
No.
It was still going to be the 4. It's just his name was going to be last.
Yes, exactly. Or potentially the very next one anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
He's irrelevant. He just had to...
Exactly.
Especially in the 4-4 situation, you're not flipping to a place of power. You're flipping because you're afraid.
Yeah.
So you're flipping to the weakest place possible, and you're only flipping to break the numbers, break the deadlock.
Yeah.
So you're not flipping into an alliance. You're just flipping to break the deadlock, and they don't care. Once the deadlock's broken, see ya. You're not with us anymore.
Yeah,
sure,
exactly.
you want to vote with us? We don't need you to.
Yeah. So look, I don't think I think staying is marginally better.
Yeah.
I think Elaine's going to hear the story.
Yeah.
I think out of Elaine and Missy, I think Aaron's going to end up on the bottom in the 4.
Yeah,
right.
Sure.
So it's on the bottom in a 4 or on the bottom in a 5. Whatever.
Yeah, he just shouldn't have given in so easily.
Exactly.
That's
it's the bottom line, right?
But happy that it played out. Happy we got some exciting tribal.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want
Island of Idols?
Yes, let's talk about the Island of Idols.
So once again,
Elaine. I thought she was pretty enthusiastic.
Loved it.
And I agree with her. I think if you're going to meet Sandra and Rob, and they're going to offer you some experience, take it.
Yeah, or if you're just going to get offered anything while you're on Survivor. And I loved her rationale as well. Yeah, the $1 million would be great, but I'm not actually here for that. I'm here for the experience and the gaining stuff. Of course, $1 million would be amazing. Like I said, winning the money is always going to be amazing, but there's so many other opportunities and places that you don't want to miss out on.
I'm in her boat. If I met them on night, I would if they offered me something, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
absolutely. I want the experience.
For sure. So she did the right thing.
Yeah.
But once again, we get this moment.
Well, when she comes back, we don't see her come back.
And this has been what I've been saying over the past couple of weeks.
Which I didn't really believe. It's not I didn't believe it. I was oblivious to it.
But this, to me, solidifies it.
Yeah, go ahead. I think you're right.
Production are not making sure they don't tell.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Production are hiding that. And because we also get Elizabeth come up, who'd you meet? I met these two. Me too. I can finally talk about it now. You should have always been able to talk about it.
Exactly.
If you wanted to.
Exactly.
Production stepping in and avoiding and making sure that the players who go to Island of Idols keeping it a secret is stupid.
Yeah. Information in this game is critical, and they're drawing a line in the sand where there are players who have been, there are players who haven't. The players who have been can talk about what they've done amongst themselves, but the players who haven't been can't hear that conversation. That's pretty critical information.
Yeah, and
that only one side of the, there's no ability for that information to cross that fence.
It's just really shit.
It is.
And it's like, it's really contrived. It's not like say, it's too contrived. It's not like say you've been voted out as you're walking out, you see a sign that says you're going to enter extinction, and then you go there, and then just before merge, everyone comes back again. Yeah. Everyone was unaware of this.
Yeah, exactly.
What's happening is you go there, you've got to tell a lie. You're not allowed to tell people that the Boston Rob, Sandra is the Island of Idols moments that we want to see everyone get surprised about every time they meet them. Why? Who cares about their surprise? That moment is that film time where they walk up and they walk out, and that's what it's doing is really putting a plug on a potential strategic moment.
Yeah. Well, look. Elizabeth, when she came back, told a lie. We saw her land and tell a lie. Yeah. And when Callie came back, she landed and she told a lie. Now, we didn't see Vince's lie. We didn't see Elaine's lie or Noura's lie, right? And that's what this is like. Up until Rob brought it up, I was oblivious. I didn't really think much about it. But now he's mentioned it. It's pretty obvious they're all telling the same lie.
Yeah, production is stepping in.
Production are telling them, when you go back, this is what you say. Because Callie and Elizabeth both had the same lie.
It sucks.
And I thought, when the first two lies came out, I was like, wow, that's amazing.
That Callie there, right?
Callie had the same lie as Elizabeth, right? But I was like, okay, that's possible. They've seen,
possible.
They've seen Edge of, not
they've seen Survivor before.
The one where
they, they've done that.
They've done that, so that's okay. But the next, when they didn't show Vince coming back, was the first time, well, why don't we get to see that? Because obviously he's going to tell a different lie. And that's going to have an impact.
And that's going to be fascinating to watch. Yeah. The outcome of someone either telling a lie, telling a different lie, or telling the truth would be fascinating.
That's right. And, as I said in our episode way back, or the second episode, I said, or the third episode, it's going to be interesting to see, because in episode 3, Vince went back to the same tribe as Callie, I think it was, or Elizabeth, I can't remember.
No, Noura went back to Callie.
Callie was like, she could
really ruin it for me, and she didn't. And she didn't because she went weird.
But I thought, look, here's a chance for Callie to get out in front. She can actually blow up Noura's game a bit by saying, look, she's going to meet Sandra and Rob. I know because that's what I did. Mm-hmm. But she's also, I didn't get an idol, but she's going to get a chance at an idol.
Yeah.
So that she can actually tell the truth and move the mark off her to Noura. Yeah. And that never happened. I was like,
weird.
Okay, weird.
Should happen. Something
should happen.
So it's really annoying. Well, I'm pretty confident that it's a production stepping in and avoiding it.
Now we've seen 3 more and they haven't told the lie. We haven't seen the lie they've told when they've landed, right? And nobody's batted an eyelid. No. Nobody has said what happened or how it was robbed or blah, blah. Yeah. They must be telling the same lie. It's really
frustrating because it's just it's taking an element of the game which is very important, the strategic element, and you're not allowed to do something with that.
Exactly. Well, look, we're going to get to the point, probably by merge or a little after, where half of the contestants have been to the island, and half haven't.
And they can discuss with each other and have little secrets, which I don't mind people having secrets, but it just seems weird.
No, but the thing is, production has said, you can have this information, but you can't. And that's important information.
It is important information.
Right? If I knew you've been to the island, then you may have an idol. You may have an advantage. I've got to play with that in mind.
Yeah. And like I said in our last take, I'm only bringing it up because I just think it's a great idea. If you did want to make something different, give them bits of map.
Yeah, absolutely. Great idea.
And everyone's coming together. That's like, okay, I got this bit of the map, and we're trying, and the map means nothing, or the map might reveal to the people who aren't there that Rob and Sandra are there.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be all it is. But at least give some sort of mystery that you don't have to tell this stupid lie. You can come back with a hidden... Like, if Rob and Sandra went, now you're going to take this back.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to show.
Yeah.
It's a map to an idol.
Yeah.
And the idol, and so everyone's piecing together with that map, which would be really cool and really fascinating, and actually a challenge a thing that I would like to see thrown into the game, where people are coming back with bits of map, and you have to you know, one tribe's got like 3 pieces, the other tribe's got 2, 4, and then trying to piece together this whole map
Absolutely.
would be interesting and fascinating to watch.
It would be great. And people negotiating over bits of map.
But the fact that we're hiding it for no reason other than to hide the suspense, it's just really shit.
That's right. I don't like it.
No, I don't like that at all.
So, I guess we're at the tribal now, are we? Or was there something else?
Did we go into tribal? I think we're at tribal if we haven't
Yeah,
done it.
no, we're pretty much done tribal, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we've done everything. We've wrapped it up quicker this time around.
Yeah, because...
Because we're in order and we've done it already once before.
Yeah. I guess... Well, I suppose the other thing you should talk about is your new show.
Oh, yes. Yeah, because I did wrap us up really nicely before and you liked the wrap up. But beforehand, because I want, again, you haven't seen Amazing Race Australia.
No.
If you have,
Amazing.
Please comment on what you think of the host. Because right now, I'm not vibing him. JLP, great host. Great Australian Survivor host. This guy, whatever his name is, why is he hugging the people at the final finish line? And if you watch it today or tonight,
I will.
You'll see it's really weird and uncomfortable. And like, why? Like you've met them at the mat. You don't spend time with them. They're racing around the world, and you see them at the end of the day, and you give them this hug.
I know.
It's weird and awkward and uncomfortable. So just tell me what you think, because I find it really off. It's really off-putting. But anyway, yes, I do have a show coming out tomorrow on YouTube on Friday, depending on when you watch this. Friday, the 1st of November at 8 a.m. It's called Please Rewind. The 6 episodes. It'll probably take you an hour to watch. Sometimes our episodes here have been longer.
Binge watch?
You can binge watch it because some of these episodes go for over an hour. Yeah, Hughesy appears. Dave Hughes appears at episode 5. But if you Google Mashed Pumpkin Productions, you should find it on there tomorrow at 8 a.m. Give it a watch. Tell me what you think. If you like it, you should watch it too.
I will. Mashed pumpkin, not mashed potato?
No, mashed pumpkin. Mashed Pumpkin Productions. Okay. Good clarity. Good. Thank you for clearing that up. Definitely Mashed Pumpkin Productions. And the show is called Please Rewind. It's about 2 guys, 2 bumbling idiots that run a video store in 2019. I kind of say it's like if you've ever seen Black Books, that British sitcom.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, that's a great show. Yeah.
Kind of like a goofy version of Black Books, but set in a video store, not a bookstore.
Wow, yeah, that's right. DVDs, they are pretty ancient.
That's it, yeah. So that wraps us up.
Yeah, well, no, there's one other thing to say.
Oh, what is it?
The application period for Survivor is open.
Exactly. So Survivor's now, we've got our All-Stars going. Australian Survivor is open for applications.
Absolutely.
If you haven't, it's been open for a few weeks now.
So please make your applications.
Do not make your applications. Definitely do not, because I'm hoping one person applies, and that one person is this guy right here. So they have no choice, and they must put me on.
I would love to see one of our audience on the show.
Wouldn't you like to see me on the show, though, Jack?
Yeah, that would be great too, but that would also be
But you should apply as well. You should apply as well.
Oh, I guess I should.
Yeah, but my application's almost done. I'm up to the final little steps.
I just don't want that title, first out.
Why would you be first out?
I don't know. I just have this feeling.
No.
I'm sure everybody does though.
No, I don't. Okay. It's a fear. I don't have the feeling, but it is a fear.
Oh, no. Sorry, that's a better way of putting it than fear. Yes,
but yes, that's it. If you are applying, good luck.
Yeah,
hopefully
good luck
I
to you.
see you somewhere in there. Maybe we can have a secret alliance. Wink, wink. Don't tell the production.
Yeah, don't tell the production.
We got to be a bit more covert there. But anyway, that is it from us.
Yeah, that's it.
Hopefully this is recorded.
Okay, man. I'm Jack.
See you next week.